What's up, YouTube? It's Anthony from Meineke, Cinnaminson. We have a speedaire air compressor. It was built in 1986. The electric motor was rebuilt probably quite a few times since then. The other day, the pump went, so I had this rebuilt, and I went to Hourbor Freight to pick up their. I'll tell you exactly what this is: cast iron twin air compressor. All right. So my problem was with this install. A few things. The way that they made the motor mounts, all right, aren't the same configuration as the top plate mounting plate, which is not a big deal. You just drill some holes in it and try and align it the best you can to where the original motor was. The second problem was the original line was this 3/4 one-piece copper tubing, which does not fit the current configuration. So what I did was I went to Home Depot, because Hourbor Freight didn't have these, and these are 3/4 flexible, and these are for water lines. And then it comes with a flare fitting from the factory on the rear cylinder head and the nut. So what I did is I cut the fittings off the original lines from Home Depot and made my own hand flare and tightened it up. So that's compression. I had some AN fittings left over, some projects. So like I said, I cut the flat rubber seal ends off and the nuts, and then I made my own flare, hand flare with some tube nuts, which I didn't have tube sleeves. So far so good, it's working. And then this one down there was a ferrule. So what I did is I took the ferrule off the original line, I cut the end off this line as well, and then I slipped the original ferrule over this tube with the original nut. So that actually worked pretty well. It doesn't come with oil. This is your fill. The drive wheel was already on it. The filters were not. Straight 30 weight. And this is from last night. I ran it, and I think it was at 150 when it shut off, and it bled down to about 120. I'm really not overly concerned with the bleed down in 10 hours. But this pump actually isn't bad. This is a huge tank. I think it took about 10 minutes to fill it up. So it was kind of slow on the fill, but for $180, I think it's a good value. We're a commercial shop, and we'll see how well it does. But it works pretty good, and it's not really that loud. I'm going to fire it up. I still have to adjust the potentiometer in here on the pressure switch. It should cycle on shortly. Let's see if it comes on with I discharge this. What's up? It worked last night. I think I have to adjust this a little bit more.